Welcome back to the Stardew Valley Granny Challenge, the challenge where we attempt to achieve perfection, role playing as a grandma who cannot miss a single birthday, giving only loved gifts, also completing every help wanted quest, special orders board, quest, you name it. We have to do it, all while taking zero damage in the mines and zero shame. Now, we have, uh, we have succeeded at the Skull and Sails Spring. We're nearing the end of our spring adventure. Skull for Skull Caverns, Sails for sailing to Ginger Island. And I feel like we did a very good job achieving most of our goals. The main ones were in the Skull Cavern, collecting the iridium ore and the prismatic shards. And that felt so good when we finally achieved it after I don't know how many attempts. I feel like I probably reset the day around 50 times. Maybe not that many. But I don't know, something like that. It was I don't know, maybe it was closer to like 25 to 30 times total. The first day was crazy. I felt like we reset for like 9 hours. Uh so yeah. Um what else have we been up to? Um, we built the prismatic pantry. That was exciting, and we've organized our chests. We also checked for all of the low and missing items in the chest, and we diligently documented it in our Stardew spreadsheet over here for all like the fruits and veggies that were kind of missing, or like the fish that maybe we don't have as many of. Let's actually look at this sort A to Z here. And yeah, you can see a lot of these are like Ginger Island fish or like special, challenge legendary fish or whatever they are. Um but yeah, what else do we have? Um so anyways, we completed all the birthdays and now I think we're on our last day, right? It should be the 28th when we log in. Uh I took some time before stream to come up with a theme for the summer. Summer of year 2 is the Star Spangled Summer. One granny, under Yoba, put our hands over our hearts, undamageable, with Willie and wine for all. All right, that's what this is all about. This is all about expanding our colonial ambition and capitalizing on the exploitation of foreign natural resources with the Starfruit Republic. We want to build our plantation farm for Starfruit over on Ginger Island. It's about time we go and start getting that set up. Now I haven't decided how many iridium sprinklers we're going to use. If I want to craft some iridium sprinklers, I probably should craft them instead of just buying them because you can only buy one per week from Krobus. So we might as well just craft a bunch, and we can keep buying more later, and just use them on the regular farm as well. Also, got to remember to grow red cabbage. That's one of the crops we are low on after we did our inventory check, or I shouldn't say low. We don't have a single one. We only have one red cabbage seed. So it'd be nice to grow that already, just so we have it in stock. What else do we have? We are slowly building the Bedrock Brewery. Every week we get about 35 oak resin. And so it'll take a few more weeks, but maybe by the end of summer we'll have enough kegs crafted. My calculation is about 544, which would cover all of the starfruit on the Republic and on the from the greenhouse. 544 kegs would be enough to process all of them. We want to upgrade the house completely and decorate a room for Willie. We want to fill the cellar with casks and put wine down there. For the most part, we're just going to be selling the wine directly. But I mean, it makes sense to just have the cellar room with the cask going anyways. Upgrading our tools to iridium is important. We'll do that. We're working on the hoe first. And yeah, that's the one thing I'm kind of waiting on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't have to plant on Ginger Island according to the season. So we'll wait till we get iridium on the hoe. And it'll be a few more days because yeah, we're still upgrading. I think we just upgraded it to steel, or is it gold? Um, and we want to catch a sturgeon and put it in a fish pond. Sturgeon is a summer fish, and it gives caviar, so it's a distinct kind of fish roe. Um, yeah, I mean, we can put it when we age it, it turns into caviar. We haven't found a lucky ring yet, but if we do find one, we'll forge it with an iridium band. Um, and on that note, we want to continue our monster eradication goals in the mines. One other thing related to that is the combat mastery. I really want to get trinkets. The trinkets are going to make life a lot easier with combat, especially the ice rod, which will freeze enemies that fly around in the air. It'll freeze other kinds of enemies as well. But yeah, I think it's the best one for us. There's other ones that will like heal you, but we don't need that since once Granny takes damage, we have to reset the day. So yeah, I think that's probably our best. And like the frog will eat the enemies, but that's not good if we want to kill the enemies. Granny wants to get you. You don't get the monster eradication points if the frog kills the enemy, and you don't get any of the loot either. Um, Other things, what do we got? The mystery bundle. We'll work on that. This build the second coop and fill it with rabbits. I figure it's just probably a good strategy going forward to have a lot of iridium rabbit's feet on in stock to give as gifts. Especially, I kind of feel like once you've given all the villagers, once you get them up to 10 hearts, you can kind of give them any loved gift or like any universally loved gift. Um, I don't want to like I one of our longer term goals is to give every villager every single one of their loved gifts, and like have them all crossed out. But we don't have to force that just yet. So I'm gonna, as a backup, just have these iridium rabbit's feet just in case. Hey, what's up, Stacy? Welcome in. How are you? Um, what else do we have on here? And the Statue of Blessings. It'd be nice to be able to craft this by the end of summer. So put it here, but it's tough because we don't have the fiber. We also don't have the fiber seed recipe, which we could maybe get if it shows up on the special orders board. Linus gives it to us after we complete his community cleanup special order quest. Other bonus goals we're still working on, like completing the museum, buying the return scepter. I don't know if we'll make this much money by the end of summer, but it's an option. Restore the forest pylon. If we get another ancient doll, we could do this. But I'm saving one to give to Jas because it's one of her loved gifts. Uh, the Junimo Isle. I haven't decided if this is going to be a summer goal. Probably it might be the end of summer once we start starting in fall, because we can't clear that island of here's the island. Half of this island is filled with our orchard for oak resin. So we have to keep that going for the time being. Um, we have the raccoon quests. I definitely want to be continuing these. You know what? How about we just put this down here as like, yeah, complete all raccoon quests. I don't remember how many there are, but I think we can do all of it by the end of summer. So we'll make that a main goal. The problem is we don't have we don't have the coconuts. So maybe when we go to Ginger Island, we'll try and collect some more coconuts for this. And there's all these, yeah, these love goals. I don't know if we're going to do this. If we get bored or we run out of things to do or whatever, you know, like we might try to do this. Give every villager a loved gift on the same day, etc. That kind of stuff. Yeah. So for summer, week 1, we just have Jas coming up. We gave her a pink cake last time. And so we could give her the ancient doll, or I think we'll probably just give her a fairy rose, since we probably have a gold one of those. But yeah, I'm excited for the star-spangled summer. You know, the what is it? It's like colonialism for Granny, you know? Manifest destiny with Willy. So anyways, yeah, let's hop in to Stardew and get going. Granny Fern looking good. Oh, okay, we gotta refill our... Did I get cactus? I know I must have put a cactus jam in there, right? Or did I sell the cactus jam by accident? Spirits feel neutral today. It'll rain tomorrow on Fern Island. Lucky lunch! An old legend has it that this meal is irresistible to spirits of luck and fortune. After consuming it, you're likely to attract a good spirit into your belly, where it will bless you with good fortune until the meal is digested. Sounds weird, huh? I can't say I believe it, but the meal is delicious nonetheless. Alright, well, there's that. Okay, no, we do have the cactus fruit jelly. Don't sell this, but I can sell all the other aged stuff. Alright. Oh, wait. We get our tea leaf. Give me that periwinkle. Also, we need a spot for... You can put it there. This is not a good setup, you know what I mean? Like, what is this? What is this nonsense here? I don't like this. Maybe it's okay, actually. What if we do it like that? There. Okay, yeah, the music is getting repetitive. Okay, it's Sunday. First of all, let's see. We don't have any, whatever help wanted quests. Let's just double check on this. Nothing there from the star fruit. Let me get the rest of the, Granny Fern, I'm really glad you've become part of our community. I've enclosed a 500 Gesso check from the Stardew Valley Agricultural Fund to help you continue your good work. I like how we're still getting this so late. Hey, Zeo Bolt, welcome in. Good to have you here. How's your week going? Hope you had a good weekend, everybody. All right. Wait, what do I do today? Today's the last day to harvest crops. So I should do that. Let's try to at least. Oh wait, there's a... Is today the day that I can go upgrade my hoe? I feel like I have to wait a little longer. Oh, I'm not going to have space for all of this. Well, I will have space at least for this. All these potatoes. What if I had forgotten about all of this and it just died? Okay, I'm gonna come back. Oh wait, I have the little teleport thing, I forget. I can go like that. I don't have any gold parsnips? I thought I had a bunch of gold parsnips. Did I move them someplace? This chest is still empty. Yeah. Dude, I thought for sure I had a bunch of gold parsnips. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. But actually, it makes sense we don't have it. We would have used all of them in the beginning of spring. There has to be something else I'm thinking of. I don't know what it is, though. Anyways. Now we got a bunch of oak resin. We can craft some more of those kegs and place them. How about that? Okay, let's see what we got. I need to get the wood. Having a good week? Watch the UMK for the first time. Wait, what does UMK stand for? I feel like that rings a bell, but I don't know what that means. I forgot. Alright, let's craft our kegs. We'll go place those kegs later. Actually, I can put this away. I want to move this here. Oh, these potatoes. What the? Don't need that. Uuden musiikin kilpailu. The new music competition. Okay, yeah. That's what that means. I wanted to... Maybe we'll go by Clint at some point as well. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna come back to this chest. But I want to have more space for collecting all of this nonsense. Alright, there's... See? We filled up. Where was I keeping the flowers? Over here. I just don't care. There's too many. And let's get that last, whatever. Alright, there we go. I'm glad I built that. That saved some time, actually. Alright. Now. Wait, where did I put my stuff? Oh, over here. And I'm pretty sure we upgraded to iron, but not to gold yet. I'm going to carry the gold. I'll just take all the gold bars so I don't accidentally auto-stack them. Okay. We have the cactus fruit jelly. We can go check the traveling cart. But yeah. Hey, mechanic, welcome in. Good to see you. What's up? Zeobolt, you don't normally care for the UMK show, but your niece is into singing and dancing, so watched it with her to support her aspirations and hobbies. Well, that's very nice. I'm sure that makes it a lot more fun as well for you. You're looking forward to chillaxing with the stream today, mechanic. Me too. It's been too long, all right? It's just been too long. Any day that I don't play Stardew is a day that is missed potential, all right? Okay, let's first go check with Clint. We'll check the traveling cart later. Pam, I love you. Are you friends with Gus? He's a pretty good guy. Yeah, he is. See, Pam just knows the right people. She's got a good moral compass and a good judge of character, all right? He even gives me free beer on my birthday. And practically every other day as well, since you don't pay off your tab. But, that's a different... that is a different problem. Alright, let's see. I don't think it's ready yet. Yeah. He's still working on... Oh, on the gold hoe! Okay, oh yeah, wow, we're further along. Alright, nothing in here. Those chests are empty, that's fine. What is this? I need to take this to Ginger Island. Let's go to the quarry real quick. Oh, wow. I don't like that. It's gonna be close. Yeah. There we go. Actually, hold on. I want to run through the town. Yeah, we did all of this. Oh, I see it. I see it. Give it to me. All right, gold ore. I'll take that. It's Sunday, so it's not really a day to go visit Krobus. UMK show. Oh, look, Marnie and Barney all lined up. I wish you could, like, give them a snack or something. If you could, like, throw a carrot and they would eat the carrot from you, that would be really cute. Can I give the, Alright, so we at least turned in the cactus fruit jelly. We just need the dried coconuts. Do I need... I actually do need parsnip soup. Is it worth buying a spicy eel? No, we can trade. We have tons of, whatever. Tons of stuff for that. Lobster bisque. Is that a loved one? I can't remember. Or maple bar, I think, is also loved. I know crab cakes is loved. We have plenty of those. That's Granny's nickname for Willie. Crab cakes. 'Cause he's all caked up, you know it. What am I getting onto? All right, let's grab another one of these rare seeds. We could purchase the Junimo catalog, but that would be only for like decorative items at the moment. I still want to preserve my funds. You know what? I'll just go ahead and get these other ones. It's good. That is good. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. There they are. I forgot that we had divided the loved gifts into 2 different chests. That's why the parsnips are here and not in... Okay. Alright, so something I gotta pay attention to. We need more iron. And we have plenty of iron ore. But we need the furnaces to be going, right? We need furnaces, and like we probably have enough iridium bars to last us forever, right? Let's also start planning for the iridium sprinklers. I'm pretty sure... How many iridium sprinklers do I need on Ginger Island? I had made a diagram, but now I can't remember. It was like... Is it over here? No. Yeah. But I remember it was like you can go 4 down and 6 across at least. Yeah, 24, and then there was like maybe 3 or 4 more that you could make on the left side, like kind of at the bottom. So I'll go for at least 24. So maybe let's craft some of those. Let's do some crafting right now. We have 7 iridium sprinklers, and why don't I craft 20? Or is that too many? Gold, iridium, and battery pack. That's not even that expensive. It's just the iridium that's expensive. Oh, and the gold. We're running out of gold. Wait, where is my gold? Yo, where'd all the gold bars go? There's no way I used them all, right? Did I put it in here by accident? What? Oh, they're all here. Okay, look. We're not... Some of the love gifts just don't make sense to be left here, because I'm going to accidentally auto-stack. You know what I mean? So we'll give those as love gifts later. Um, there we go. We have 27 of these gold bars. Hey, Leah, welcome in. How are you doing? Uh, let's just make... Let's make a total of 24, so we have a nice grid. Oh, wait, I'm missing the batteries. Oh, the batteries! Yeah, shoot, this is a limiting factor. I might need to make more of these lightning rods. Maybe we should do that as well. I'm just... Yeah, our gold is such a limited resource. I do want to go farm. Maybe we could go farming for gold and void spirits the rest of today. Look, we'll go. There we go. That's a good start. And we still have plenty of gold for other things that we might need. Before I forget, let's craft some of these lightning rods. Okay, iron bar, refined quartz, and batwing. Okay, we have the batwing. We have refined quartz. We don't have that many iron bars. But this will ensure we get some more batteries in summer. I think 5 more should be plenty. 5 more is plenty. And let's place those. Oh, that's not good placement for the glacier fish. It's behind this dumb tree. And that the sprinklers have to be here. Well, this one doesn't have to be here, actually. All right, there we go. Oh, I didn't even realize I had the tea leaves there. But like that. Yeah, 27 gold bars, yes. You just got out of tutoring, feeling so smart. What were you getting tutoring for? Was it, aren't you doing like a programming class or something? I can't remember. And Jay, welcome in, good to see you. Okay, we have we have more of these just in case. Remember last summer, it was like we had a thunderstorm every day. It was insane. So that I'm glad we did get a lot of battery packs out of it. But that is good to remember that battery packs could be like a limiting factor in how many iridium sprinklers we're able to make. But realistically, we won't be using that many iridium sprinklers on the main farm. And we only need a few more on Ginger Island. So this will cover the vast majority of our plantation. Let's see, let's put our glacier fish roe away. Let's also put these tea leaves away. Yeah, we need to start crafting more iron bars. Is this... Oh. Wait, I didn't check the help wanted board. We didn't run past the help wanted board. That's what we forgot to do. It's for math. Mechanic, you like math, it's just math doesn't seem to like you. You do attend programming classes, but that doesn't mean you're good at math, although surprisingly getting better. Yeah, math is a skill. I think it's unfortunate people kind of associate math with like either you're good at it or you're not, or you have the brain for it or you don't. I don't really think that's true. Because I actually went earlier this year, I was like, oh, I'm the kind of person who gets a textbook and I like reading like college textbooks, and I picked up one on physics, and I was doing some of the math problems just for fun, and I was making the most basic errors. It was embarrassing. I was like, wow, I can't even, and it's not even doing complicated physics. It was just like the first chapter, which is on like converting units of measure, you know? But like being able to do these conversions, and sometimes you have to like convert multiple times at once. It's like, yeah, I was out of practice. Okay, anyways, so one thing I'm thinking about is taking, oh god, you know what, we need to make more of these crystallariums. That's what we need more of. By the way, can I move this tree, or does it die if I move it? It dies if I move it, right? Maybe we'll check tomorrow morning first thing, and if it dies, we reset the day. But yeah, I would like to build more crystallariums. What do I need for the crystallariums? Oh yeah, stone. Oh, it's a lot of gold. That's a... Yeah, we need more gold. And well, yeah, gold and battery packs. How else do we get battery packs? So at least summer is coming up. So we'll be able to get quite a bit from our, whatever, lightning rods, hopefully. All right. You didn't have the classes yet and can't share any great new Elliot projects. Wait, what's with the Elliot projects? You've been enjoying the new Resident Evil game, Jay. Haven't had time for Stardew? Shame. Shame. There's always time for Stardew, okay? Okay, I'm going to put this iridium ore away, and instead, we're just going to take the iron and try to make use of that. Also, let's go ahead and put this forage away. Oops. Yeah, we're going to try to go through a lot of iron. Or do we need more copper? Yeah, we need a lot more copper as well. Pam. Yeah, this is why you can't put any kegs there. Pam will walk through them. She doesn't walk on the path. That's, you know, I love Pam. She doesn't give a damn. The monsters known as Squid Kid are throwing the elemental balance into disarray. I'd like an adventurer to enter the mines and slay 2. Our dad is asking for this. Okay, we can actually, I mean, this lines up with our goals. But yeah. Pam walks up here next to the fence. She doesn't walk on the path. I think that's hilarious. So you can't put any kegs there. She'll break them all. Also, let's pick up these. Maybe at some point we'll start processing more of our wood into coal, but we don't need to do that right now. So let's put that away. And we're gonna try and maybe we could go for the Squid Kid. Kind of dangerous. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, you shared your Elliot projects last time. Elliot's fashion show and Elliot's cult joining form. Okay, wait, this rings a bell. Why am I blanking on this? Elliot's fashion show. Did you put a picture in the Discord? Hold on, wait, what was it? It was Leah. The Sebastian Shrine. That's why I'm confused about Elliot, because you're a Sebastian stan. That's why I'm confused. You're having other classes on that computer tomorrow, so you might share some pictures on Discord. Please do. I'd like to see the, yeah, the farm and the decorations and all the, you know, it's fun to share that kind of stuff. All right, what's the best floor for farming? I feel like 100 is a good floor. I think we're done with bats. I think we finished our bats, whatever, eradication goal. Jay says, are you cheating on Sebastian, Leah? What the heck's going on? Oh, I should bring the... Oh, there was a ladder there. I'll take it. You would never. Elliot, stinky lobster's not worth your emo-loving frog's husband. Elliot is just Elliot. His face is so silly looking, I can't explain. Yeah, listen, Jay. Leah, she is a woman of high character and integrity, and she would never cheat on Sebastian. All right. What if Sebastian cheated on you, though? All right. Okay, this is the dude I gotta... We got him. Okay, we got one. All right. Oh god, run. I don't need to be in these open floors, you know? Too dangerous. Too dangerous for this late in the day, you know what I mean? I don't like to hear bats. He'd go back to that basement in his shrine. Leah, that's what the trap door is for. In the Discord, the image that you posted, that the trap door in the top left corner of his basement shrine. I like that. He can't cheat on you, right? You've already taken care of that possibility. It's for his punishments when he's being too emo. I like that your understanding of Sebastian allows for him to misbehave. You know, like you expect that he's going to be emo and that he might disappoint you or frustrate you, but you have a plan. You have a very mature, sensible plan for dealing with it. And that is one of punishment and imprisonment. Jay says, I divorced Seb once, sorry to say, for Krobus. Oh, man. But wait a second. You put that little trap door in the room, uh, when you put the trapdoor there, was that the original idea, or was that something that you came up with after I joked about it being his dungeon? Because that was something I just made up when I was looking at your room and being like, wait, what's this little trapdoor for, you know? But I would believe it if you had already come up with it. It was just decoration. But now I've given you the idea, Leah. I've given you the idea. Those slimes are way too close for comfort. I want to do it. Risk it. Uh-oh, not for that. I do want to try and get some more fiber. I haven't seen another one of those squid kids yet. But I think we will. I think we will. Oh gosh, I didn't see that slime there. It was hidden behind my toolbar. Yeah, you created the idea, now Sebi's scared to misbehave. Yes. You know, there's the relationship you have with Sebastian is not necessarily healthier, but it certainly is richer from a storytelling point of view. There's a lot more conflict, potentially. That's for sure. Alright, I don't see the squid kid. I'm kind of surprised we've only seen one so far, after so many attempts. Maybe there was another one, but I just didn't see it. I didn't look far enough. Oh man. Nah. Too many of them. Yeah. We did a Stardew character tier list on another stream and had to fight so hard for Linus because the streamer doesn't like him? What? Wait, who was this? Was this a popular Stardew streamer? They just don't get him. Oh, here's the squid kid, but shoot. There's all these other dudes to deal with. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I am so lucky I did not take damage. I completely fumbled. But Yoba from above was looking down on us and protected me. I was facing the wrong direction when I swung the blade. Alright. Get out of here. There's too many void spirits. It was a smaller Twitch streamer. Okay. You'd put Linus in C tier or something. Maybe I need to do a tier list of all the villagers. That would be pretty fun, actually. For sure, top tier, I can already tell you right off the bat. Pam, Willie, Emily. Who else is like kind of in that top tier? Linus might be top tier. Like S tier. He's at least an A tier. But I would consider him for top S tier. Otherwise, like, I mean, we all know bottom tier is Marnie and Pierre and Lewis and Clint. However, I am open to the Clint redemption arc. All right, you know, maybe I'll be open to it. I looked at the Stardew Reddit, by the way, after the stream from last whatever the our last stream was the 25th whatever, or not the 25th, the 10th anniversary of Stardew, and we watched the video Concerned Ape released, and there were so many people reacting to Clint being a new romanceable character. And it was interesting on the Reddit because some people, for the most part, actually, people were quite accepting of it. Or like people were interested to see kind of, I think, yeah, fairly enough, people I think were interested to see where his character could go because he kind of, yeah, he got screwed over because Emily was not originally romanceable. But then when she does become romanceable, it gets really weird that all of his cutscenes involve him being like really sad about her not liking him. And even though she doesn't even say, I don't like you, stop being a creep, she never does that. And so that's what's so weird about it, is him like assuming that she must dislike him and whatever, and that it gets kind of old. Like there was like one or two cutscenes like that, but it feels like all of his cutscenes are like that. So I'm excited to see how his character can be shaped. But it was funny to see the reactions in the Reddit. Sebastian goes to D then. Yeah, maybe we'll do a tier list at some point. Sebi goes to special emo SSSS plus tier. No negotiation, says Leah. You don't like Linus only because he yoinked your stuff in the mines mechanic. Jay says this is propaganda. We got Sandy, but at what cost? You'd get canceled if you made your own tier list, Leah. Leah, who would you put in the bottom of your tier list? Yeah, post the tier list to the Discord, Jay. I'd be interested to take a look. All right, it's almost midnight. At this point, I'm probably just gonna... whatever, just farm for some stuff, and then I don't want to take any damage, because that would really suck. You're still missing a lot of friendship cutscenes, so you can't really judge most characters, Leo. Mechanic, you are not going to tell me that. Willy is not F tier. Defend... Okay, give me your argument for why Willy is F tier. You would put Krobus in a low tier as well, Leah? Oh my gosh, you guys. Those are unpopular opinions. Although, I will say this. There needs to be like a curve. Because I don't feel like there are that many low tier characters. Like, I feel like I would grade on a curve where basically everyone might be in that kind of like C to S categories, but like, we gotta adjust it. We gotta grade on a curve so you know who are the lowest, whatever. You know what I mean. All right, that's enough. That is, I think, enough. We need to go visit the wizard tomorrow to turn in our help wanted quest. Oh, I also need to go buy a bunch of starfruit. what am I doing? Hold on. Like this? Yeah. Something like that. All right, did we do everything? There were no birthdays today. We did our help wanted bounty quest, but we got to go talk to the wizard and turn it in tomorrow. It's too late to go now. I think we could actually get into the wizard tower if we went through the witch's swamp. But yeah. He's a fish murderer. I mean, fair enough. That's a good point. That is a good point. But, I mean, are there, who would, of all the characters, Mechanic, who would be the vegan character? And we all know who it is. And she has blue hair. And she's the top S tier character. All right. She's the best. Leah, you're scared of Krobus like bro is a shadow creature living in sewers? I bet he smells. Why would you invite him to live with you? What? Oh my, Leah! The prejudice, the bias, the narrow-mindedness about shadow spirits. You know, come on. You bet Marnie's... Leah, do not speak. Do not... Marnie is a carnivore. Marnie has gone down the alt-right pipeline and is, yeah, on the carnivore diet with all sorts of, you know, what are the alt-right supplements and whatnot. The MAGA, MAHA movement. Marnie is consuming 10 times the daily recommended dose of creatine. Let's just put it that way. She's about to overdose on AG1, or I don't know what the brands are anymore. All right, it's summer. Very happy spirits today. I've heard some folks stand near moving trains to gather any debris that falls off. Wow, the things people will do for a freebie. All right, nobody's birthday. What the? All right. Krobus loves licorice and rain. I love him. He's so cute. I agree, Jay. Krobus is great. Sebi also loves rain. Why would he be in D tier? I don't know what tier I'd put Sebastian. But I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I really would have to think about some of these characters. But hold on a second. Let me put this away. Also, wait, let's take a second. I want to take a look. Wait. Oh, the tier maker. Okay. Yeah, we can create a Stardew Valley characters tier list. Okay, well, I'll do it. Maybe we can do it on stream at some point. But let me think about it a little bit too. All right, I might need to prepare. All right, we are now, just as a reminder, actually, it would be good to show you guys this, just in case you were not here at the beginning of the stream. We are of the Star-Spangled Banner. Put your hand on your heart and say, I pledge allegiance to Granny Fern and to the Starfruit Republic for which she stands, one Granny, under Yoba, undamageable, with Willy and wine for all. Amen. At some point, We need to go and build our Starfruit Republic. Oh, also, I just realized, before I forget... Hold on, let me check something. Can I pick this up? No, it doesn't look like I can move that. It's stuck there forever, right? It's stuck. But yeah, Leah, you were in the middle of tutoring when the stream started. The Star-Spangled Summer is for building our Starfruit Republic. All right, and in a very colonial style. The exploitation of foreign soil for capital gain. Granny is the original venture capitalist. All right, now what the heck am I going to do today? We need to go to the wizard. I'd also like to go to the oasis and buy a bunch of starfruit. Although, shoot, we need to pick up our hoe. We don't have the hoe. Like, if we wanted to replant all this, you know? All right. There are areas of the world yet unsullied by the constraints of modern thinking, where magic is still very much alive. Yeah, I have to destroy the plant in order to move it. Yeah. It's just good business mechanic. Yeah, that's right. You planted 1,400 pumpkins on your casual playthrough farm and married Sebastian on fall 16th in year 1. Lots of pumpkins. I'm a fan of the pumpkin strat. I agree. You'll share your pumpkin empire. Alright, we gotta check the special orders board. Let's do that really quick. This is the worst. We cannot do 100 pieces of ginger. That one is, this might actually be the end of the file. If I selected this, I don't know. I don't think we'd be able to do it. The omelet. So we have to do the eggs. We can do that. We have the auto, whatever, the auto collector. Actually, let me check the help wanted first, and then we'll go down. Gus? What is Gus up to? Demetrius has needed a largemouth. Okay, we don't have to catch it. We just need to deliver it. It's summer. Oh shoot. Do I want to plant more summer crops? Well, regardless, I'm actually going to buy. I'm going to buy some more. Buy some more crops. Just to have as a backup in my seed storage. I'm going to buy 25 of each. We actually need more wheat. Oh, red cabbage! We got to grow a lot of that. Okay, now the question is, do I use my farm for starfruit extravagance? Or do I plant normal stuff and be a normie? I know that I feel like I really do need more wheat than this. And we need more hops. And definitely more red cabbage. It takes 9 days for red cabbage. The problem with the hops is you have to harvest it like every day. And I guess what I'm thinking... What am I thinking? I'm thinking I would like to just have something simple on the farm. You know, something simple with the starfruit. And then I just plant the starfruit and I do 2 starfruit harvests. We could do 3 with the deluxe speed grow. But the problem is that Ginger Island is calling, you know. And hey, 27, welcome in. But did you hear about the cyclopic tutor? He had only 1 eye, but 2 pupils. It took me a second. I was like, what? Okay, I get it now. But yeah, you think Island Ingredient Special Order is pretty easy if you dedicate your time to it? Yeah, maybe it's not too bad, but I don't know, ginger is pretty tough. The island ingredients is fine if it's like taro root, or maybe even pineapples. But like, I don't know, the ginger, yeah, I can't remember. You just have to find the ginger on the island. And I guess, can you grow it as well? Like, are there ginger seeds? I can't remember. Was this pale ale production? What does Granny need to buy? Well, definitely we need to plant some of these, what are they called? The red cabbage. For some reason I was thinking red cabbage was a fall crop, so I'm surprised to see it here. But yeah, we can plant a lot of red cabbage. And we could plant a lot of starfruit. Wait, who is it that needed, we got that. Gus's famous omelet, we can get rid of the, we can not get rid of it, but we can do that really quickly. Demetrius, largemouth. Wait, we only have 1 largemouth. So we need to catch more largemouth bass. All right. We're gonna keep the hoe, we're not gonna upgrade it. Pam, what's up? You know, I eat healthier food if I could afford it. See, Pam would be vegan, all right? Not that being vegan is expensive, but you know, Pam, she's like into fast food and whatever, and they don't have many good vegan options. Hey, you probably have a lot of tasty grub growing on your farm, Pam, I will take care of you. You will be my vegan queen. Okay, we have a problem. I have all these seeds and all these resources. I feel like I'm changing my mind about something. I want to put seeds in here. All right. Also, and then I want to put forage and whatnot over there. Did I get them all? There we go. And then let's take all these other... Also, this color signals to me more like seeds. Right, this is like seeds, and then, I don't know, this could be resources and other farming, I don't know, paraphernalia. There we go. All right, we need to do a lot of farming today. I just haven't decided if I want to turn the regular farm into the Starfruit Republic. I definitely want to plant a lot of these red cabbage seeds. I mean, I don't have to plant a lot, but I want to stock up on certain things, you know? Oh, and now it's not in the, now it's not in the right order. I do have a lot of deluxe speed grow. Hold on, let me take a second. I'm gonna get some water. Can't wait till I reach winter, Leah. Especially for winter 10. No, for no apparent reason, though. The... It must be Krobus's birthday, right? Is that it, Leah? He's a winter birthday, right? Oh, yeah. Unsupervised. I know I want to plant wheat. Do I need more spangles? I feel like we do need spangles. Okay, I'm just going to plant everything. I'm just going to plant everything because it'll just be easier if we plant it. And then we have it. We'll have a bunch extra because some of these things I might only have a few of, you know. Maybe I shouldn't have put these all away. The rice... I could maybe plant that along the water. Do we have lots of poppy? The peppers, and the melons, hops. Where did the, yeah. Oh yeah, corn. We could plant corn. Blueberries. We have an artichoke. Oh, that's in fall. That's fall. All right. Let's see. I do it like this. Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. There we go. Okay. What do I want to plant over here? I have to sort of decide, because hops, that takes up space. We have to be careful about where we plant it, because we can't run through the hops as trellises, right? Well, I feel like we need red cabbage. Maybe it's also helpful to see, okay, this takes 6 days, 11, 8, 4 days, 7, 5, 12, 14, 13, 9. I'm just kind of curious about this. 6. Yeah, these take a bit. These are longer lasting. But yeah, the hops would be really good. And would be good to put the hops someplace easily accessible, like over here. You know, if I took this and then... Also, do I want to keep these here? I mean, I guess I could. There we go. Now, I could put the hops along the back again, but I don't know if I like that. Hey Luke, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm live. We are working our way through the challenge, right? So beginning of summer year 2, and now I'm deciding where I want to plant everything, and I'm not so sure. Like, maybe I could leave a few like this. No. Oh, I don't like that. Why did I do that? I I could do them kind of in these little pairs. And that will give me space, but not too much. All right, there we go. Well, you know what? We'll just wrap them up like that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm overthinking it. Something like this. Maybe. What a mess. I literally just chose to do the dumbest thing possible. Fine, there we go. It's all done. That's how badly I want hops, apparently. They're all planted. If that didn't trigger you, I don't know what did. I triggered myself the way... I'm trying to plan it so that I don't block myself in or, like, block myself out of a certain area. Like last time where I had, like... I didn't have space to really run behind here. But yeah, look, don't worry about it. It's okay. What else would I want to plant down here? Pepper seeds as well, because... like that. What other, like, multiple harvest crops, actually. That's kind of maybe what we'll focus on. What other multiple harvest crops do I have? Corn? And we do have blueberries. We don't really need the blueberries that badly, but... we'll also put corn in here. Oh, this is going to be a mess for fall. Unless I'm gonna... I'm not going to keep the corn. Oh, it's just... There's only 6. There we go. And then this area over here could be the radishes. We could put radishes over there, or the blueberries. Because that's a multi-harvest, and we don't need that many of them. So I'll do that. I'll go. And then every so often we can come down here and do some harvests. Oh, I forgot about this area. Shoot. All right, let's take care of it. Blueberries are better than any other summer crop, Leo. They are very good. If you're selling raw, they're the best value crop. All right, down here, I'm gonna go for the red cabbage. These take 9 days. All right, what other jump? I do have these rice shoots I could plant. Poppy seeds, spangle seeds, radish, melons, bloobs, wheat. All right, let's see. Yo, what the heck is that? There we go. Did I get them all? No. Oops, too much. And that one too. Actually, what is... Huh. Whatever. Okay. We have lots of seeds. Lots of flowers. Right. Did I miss a spot? Why is, yeah. There's a spot over here I missed. That in there. And then we can do radishes. And the melons actually be just enough, actually. And then we got a little extra there. Something like that. Now I have all this extra space here. But yeah, hey, what's up, Omnia Vendano? Good to have you here. You recently found your channel as watching the 4th attempt on episode 4. Don't want to spoil myself, but I want to thank you for creating and uploading the Granny Challenge. Hey, thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun coming up with the challenge and executing on it. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say the lore for Granny has expanded immensely in, well, since attempt number 4. So, yeah, continue enjoying it. But yeah, we've come up with all sorts of crazy conspiracy theories. But yeah. What is this? What do you guys... are pumpkins or cranberries better? Luca, if for fall, it depends. I do a combination because typically in year 1, I don't have enough preserves jars to process all the pumpkins. So cranberries are better to sell raw, but pumpkins are better if you have the artisan equipment. Like cranberries technically give you more profit if you put them through the artisan equipment, but you have too many cranberries to process, and each cranberry is such a small value relative to a pumpkin. You get more money per preserves jar, like hour or whatever rate of I don't know, money earning that you're using, right? The preserve jar hours are worth more when you put pumpkins through it. And so yeah, pumpkins are better, but and if you have kegs as well, right? The pumpkins are still better for kegging. Um, Assuming you don't have unlimited kegs, right? Because then it would be better to go cranberries. However, the problem with that is then you have to spend a ton of time kegging, and you have like too many cranberries to put through just to get a bunch of really low value wine. Um, yeah, I'm more of a pumpkin guy, but cranberries are still very solid, especially in year one when you just don't have the artisan equipment. And maybe you don't even have farming level 10 yet, right? And then you don't have that 40% bonus on the artisan equipment anyway, so you might as well just sell the cranberries raw. That's my take on it, Luca. But Leah, you've got your giant army of pumpkins growing and a few kegs to make juice, so yeah. Oh, the cat. I was like, what the heck? I can't. The cat is in the way. Oh my god. How about that? Typical catular behavior. This is just a placeholder. I had to push the cat out of the way. We planted all the melons. I could plant the red cabbage over here. Unless I want to plant other stuff. I mean, we just planted, what, 83 red cabbage. Because I bought 100 of them. And so I just planted a bunch elsewhere. Yeah, we have a whole field of red cabbage in the bottom left corner of the farm. So, yeah. This is just a placeholder. Maybe we'll fill this with starfruit. There. Yeah, pumpkins are also used for a very special dish if you unlock 7 hearts with Robin. And May, welcome in. Good to see you. Cranberries are pretty good to put in the dehydrator if you don't have anything better. That is a 1.6 update. That's a good point. Save the kegs and preserve jars for higher value crops. Yeah, if you have a dehydrator. Yeah. The dehydrator doesn't come early enough in the game though, right? And it's like 10,000 gold just to unlock it. All right, did I plant all of this down? Yes. We're good. We are good. The one thing I didn't do is plant some rice. Let me try to do that. We have a little time. Oops. Actually, I don't want... What? Out of season? Did I just... What did I buy from what's his face? Was Pierre selling rice? Why am I so confused? Was he selling something else? What? I think I was just confused. He doesn't sell out of season stuff, right? What could it have been if it wasn't rice? Maybe sunflowers? Yeah, I already have enough sunflowers. But there was something else. There was something else. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting gaslit. But yeah. You get dehydrator with the mushroom cave. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good reason to go for the mushroom cave. I just always find the fruit so valuable with the community center. Does Pierre have the stock list yet? No. No, we haven't unlocked Qui's room yet. We haven't unlocked his room yet, so we don't yet have access to the, whatever, Pierre's missing stock list that we can give to him. Oh, no, okay, we do have more. For some reason, I thought we only had one largemouth bass. But we have plenty. I mean, we have 4. That's not plenty, but, you know, it'll do for now. We got to give it to, is it Demetrius? Yeah. Okay. We go to sleep. First harvest. Those bad boys. Look at, oh, we need to go to Robin and upgrade our farm. And we need to purchase a pond, a fish pond. And we got to get we got to catch sturgeon. That's the other thing. We got to go and catch sturgeon. Oh my goodness. We did everything, right? It was no one's birthday today. Let me just double check just for consistency's sake, right? No birthdays until the 4th. But yeah. You're gonna make a ton of pumpkin soups? That's a good way to use your grown pumpkins on. Wait. Let me guess, is pumpkin soup a loved gift for a special someone in Stardew? I know it's not one of Elliot's loved gifts. And we know, Leah, you're crazy for Elliot. All this Sebastian talk is just a cover for the deeper passion. You're so passionate for Elliot, you're almost a little embarrassed about it. Is that the case, Leah? And then you just can't admit to it. You're like, Sebastian is such an easy and safe character to love, whereas Elliot's more complicated, and there's more division within the Stardew community about Elliot as a person. But anyways, yeah, the bats give you so much forward to the little fruit. Not worth passing up the dehydrator for that. Yeah, that's true. That is a good point. Pumpkin soup's great, but you keep it for yourself. Ah, okay. Yeah. It is a good, actually, it does have good buffs. Doesn't it give you like a luck buff? All right, what am I doing today? It is the 2nd of whatever, summer. Oh my gosh, we have our first ancient fruit. Our first ancient fruit harvest. We have to turn this into seeds. And grow them. We have to grow them. Where do we grow them? We have to grow them on Ginger Island, right? And there's a cheesy way we can do this. Or is there? At least in the old, it's probably still the same, but there's the number of seeds that you get is determined on the time that you put the seeds in the seed maker and the position where the seed maker is on the tiles. And so if you reset the day and change either the time or the position of the seed maker, you can change the number of seeds that you get out of a fruit. So you know, sometimes you only get 1 seed, but you can get like 3 seeds, right? I might try that. But I mean, we don't have to do it today. We don't have to do it today. Because it's like, I could plant it here, but then It's just that we don't go to Ginger Island that often, you know? But I do want to get some ancient fruit, a little ancient fruit kingdom going, you know? That would be really good. But at the same time, I want to grow lots of star fruit. Oh man, there's too much. There's too much to do. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overstimulated. It gives you +2 luck, that's right. And +2 defense. Why not the greenhouse? Actually, you are onto something very intelligent, Leah. I like your thinking, because the greenhouse currently, well, okay, currently, the greenhouse is all starfruit. Now, we have to wait a while for the next, whatever. But it could be I mean, that's a good idea. We could slowly convert the greenhouse into ancient fruit. I like that approach. And then just use Ginger Island as our starfruit republic. Also, we need to pet these poor animals and clean up. Wow. Wait. Oh, I could put the sturgeon in this pond. Look at the abundance of whatever grass. Makes me very happy. All right, we also need to collect those eggs. We might as well, I guess, do that. Right, like if I take... Wait, we need 24 eggs. And I kind of want to give him... I mean, we could just go with these. Here's 24 silver eggs. The small eggs are rarer now. So I might just hold on to those. There we go. And we can just go deliver them. And it's a single stack of eggs as well. That's nice. Also, how are we doing on the friendship? Yeah, they're all going up pretty well. The main thing is the rabbits. Yeah. Oh my gosh. These pigs are just going to town. Okay. I'm distracted. I'm distracted. Now, what do I do with these? Do I have a chest for them? Yeah. I need to turn those in. Whatever. Yeah. And sometimes you get mixed seeds. Yeah, imagine putting an ancient fruit in the seed maker and you get mixed seeds. It's painful. Yeah. Slowly infiltrate your greenhouse with the ancient fruit. That's true. That's a good idea. Let's do that the next day on Wednesday. When I wake up, the first thing I'm going to do... Actually, before I forget... It should be like this. Watch. Like that. The first thing I'll do is just try these. And then the next day I'll come and I'll try these. We'll see. Like... We'll figure out what the placement is. Although maybe, actually, now I'm thinking about it, it's easier if I keep them in my inventory so that when I wake up, I can place them. Because if they're on the ground, then I have to waste time picking them back up if those positions weren't really good. Look, I probably did not explain that very well, but it's not even that important. We'll worry about it tomorrow. All right, took care of that. Might as well just grab that bad boy there. All right, what do we have to do today? We got to bring this largemouth bass to our boy Demeech. We need to go turn in these large eggs. We get to turn in this prize ticket. We have to check the special orders board. Or not the special orders, but the help wanted board. Yeah. Are any of those animals named Lollipop? No. That is a good idea, though. They were all named after ice cream flavors, with the exception of Turaletta, which is also misspelled, apparently. But, yeah, we were just going for ice cream. And then we also, I don't know, we came up with other names. I can't remember why we named it Feather. Right, we got bubblegum down here. Yeah, what do we need to do today? Did I even check what the luck was today? I don't think so. They're annoyed. It'll be sunny tomorrow. Okay. We don't, yeah, let's look at the map. Sometimes it helps me to think. We don't need to go down here. Or to Marnie. I would actually like to go to Robin. It would be nice to go fishing and get a sturgeon. Would be nice to catch a sturgeon. Do we have... We do have bait. We could go to the carpenter shop. See, we have an extra legendary fish that we can put in a fish pond, but we don't have space for another fish pond. I just realized the way our farm is set up, we just don't have that much space. I don't know, we could look. We could look at placing another fish pond somewhere, but I do need that sturgeon pond more than I need another legendary fish pond. Yeah. Leah, you know you're smart, but the greenhouse is not your idea. Is any of those animals... Yeah, wait. Why is the pig named Root Beer? I named it that because I was thinking of a root beer float, which I have not had in a long time. Though I did have root beer when I went back to America in December. And it was surprisingly delicious. Like, it was really good. Just having a root beer. I forgot. Yeah, I had a root beer at in Louisiana, now that I think about it. I did a little road trip with my family to Louisiana to visit one side of my family. And then we stopped someplace, and they had root beer from the soda fountain. I was like, this is my American birthright. But for me personally, I'm a Dr. Pepper guy. That's what I love. And thankfully, we have Dr. Pepper here in Finland. Though I say thankfully, but I don't drink Dr. Pepper, like, almost ever. I just don't drink sugary, like, beverages. Unless I go someplace and I'm having, like, a burger and fries, and then I'll have, like, a soda. But they never have Dr. Pepper on the soda fountain, that is a crime. It's almost as much of a crime as Finnish people preferring Domino to Oreo. But, you know, there's just certain parts of... You know, you just can't expect the world to be as educated and as cultured as you would like them to be. But, you know, that's just how it is. That's how it is being an American in Finland. Lollipop is a banger of a song? Oh, okay. I don't know that song. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, The pig is named Root Beer. Okay, wait. The pig is named Root Beer because in America, Luca, there is a thing called a root beer float where you take a root beer and you add a scoop of ice cream to it. And it's very weird because it foams. I don't know. There's a chemical reaction with the carbonated whatever in the root beer, and it creates this like creamy foam on top of the root beer, which I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of weird, but yeah, you can have a root beer float. So that's why I named it root beer because I couldn't think of any other ice cream flavors in the moment. I was like, there we go. Also, if you think about it, the pig roots around in the dirt to find truffles. So, you know, it's rooting. It's root beer. You like lemon Pepsi? Wait, what is... I don't know if I've ever had lemon Pepsi. I'm a Coca-Cola guy, all right? The song is from 2009. You were a baby at that time, Leah. Leah, do not remind me of how old I am, okay? I I mean, I was still young, but I was by no means adolescent any longer. By 2009, I was old enough. um, but yeah. But yeah, somebody probably has made root beer ice cream. And in fact, you can have look, okay, first of all, I lived in Texas. Dr. Pepper is from Texas. We actually have a Dr. Pepper museum in Waco, Texas, where I did my undergraduate studies at Baylor University. And at the museum, you can order what's called a pepper shake. And it's not a Dr. Pepper float. It's not because you don't just take the Dr. Pepper soda and add the ice cream to it. Instead, it is the Dr. Pepper syrup, the concentrate that they mix into the ice cream, and it tastes so good. It tastes so good. It's the best. And they make a milkshake out of it. Man, I remember that. Those were the days. Those were the days. What the heck else was I going to do? You guys distracted me, all right? Do I go to the blacksmith and upgrade the hoe? Yeah, let's do that. It'll just be easier to deal with Ginger Island when we have the hoe fully upgraded to Iridium. So let's go ahead and plan for that. All right. And then maybe we could keep doing some farming. And I do need, yeah, more gold. So we could go to the mines as well and do some farming today. I think that's probably a good idea. We got to do some turn-ins and whatnot. Pam, I love you. I had hopes and dreams like you once. But look at me now. Pam, you are perfect. Look, you are fabulous. You are beautiful. And you're the only real person in this sad town full of fake people like Sebastian. No, just kidding, Leah. Just don't. All right, I'm kidding. But I love Pam. Life doesn't always turn out like you expect. This I think there's something about Pam. Ah, well, there's no sense dwelling on what you don't have. See? I love that Pam exists in this game. Another help wanted quest. Man, they're just racking them up. 8 gold ores to aid in the understanding of local minerals. All right, we can do this. We actually have the gold on us right now. Oh, let's go to Gus. Did Gus need... Oh, it's not open yet. Right, put the eggs in Gus's fridge. We'll have to come back in the evening, maybe. All right. Vincent. Oh, you know what? We'll talk to Vincent. What's up? Can you keep a secret, miss? I want to marry Miss Penny when I grow up. Yes. See, Vincent, he's got his head screwed on correctly, right? There's all these all these characters. Miss Penny, she's cool. She's smart. She's bookish. She takes care of the kids. She's like one of the few actually useful people in Pelican Town. And Vincent has a crush on her. And that's very cute. This has been here for so long. And oh my god, it's 3 stone. I was hoping, I'm like, we haven't had the hoe to dig up any, I don't know, whatever. Okay. Let's upgrade our tools. Let's upgrade the hoe. 25,000 geishos. Let's do it. All right. Oh, I have to gather the gold. Okay, so... Clint is so demanding. He's so demanding. Who is your go-to marriage candidate? Luca, that's a good question. I mean, for me, it's probably Emily. Because she's just so cool, and she gives you a cool outfit. And she's so positive. And I need a woman to perform Reiki crystal magic on me. Okay, that's... But I'm trying to think other... but if I could marry Pam, I would. Who else is on the list? Yeah, it's like Emily and Penny. I did marry Maru. I think Maru is cool, and Leah as well. I haven't married Haley. She just rubs me the wrong way. I'm just like, She's got that pick me energy, and I'm like, no, I'll pass for, you know. I know she like softens up later, but it's like, no, you had your chance. How you treat me when we first meet says everything I need to know about your character, you know, or lack thereof. Okay, I'm just collecting gold ore at this point, I think. Right. Well, I don't like that. That could be a rock crab. Wait. Leah, you heard me say that about Leah, you like Vincent. He's one of your favorites. He is really great. Yeah. You'd marry Kent if you're talking about non-datables and the wizard. Okay, Leah. Why Kent and the wizard? I'm curious. Too many enemies. I just want... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just want the gold. We're also not getting much gold. I think it's not a very good luck day, right? Let's try a different floor. 80 might be better. Oh, Dwarf Scroll 4. I'll take it. This is dangerous, actually. You see all these? One of these could be a rock crab. Oh my gosh. How did I not take damage there? Okay, run. That was way too close. How did he... the timing of it was so strange. There's like a little delay when you right click on your hammer and so it gives the enemies a little extra time to get closer, and I just misjudged how quickly they move. But we didn't take damage, thankfully. Kent reminds you of a person your idol played role as, but you can't watch the movie since you're scared of war-based films. What? Wait, your idol meaning like a movie celebrity, like a wizard? Because it's wizard. He's cool and purple. He's dark and he's mysterious. And wait, and purple, that's a that's a strange reason, but okay. There we go. Now we're done. Let's go and turn this quest in. There you go. Also, it's perfect time. We can run over to Gus real quick. K-pop idol. I'm not familiar with K-pop idols, but you know, I understand. This is done. And Demetrius needs that bass. Or that base. Oh, there's so much stuff to do in Stardew. You're just running around and someone's like, oh, there's forage to pick up. Gotta go visit people and give them stuff. Probably would be faster to just take the minecart, but I wanted to run that way. It wouldn't have saved too much time. Demetrius is not here, is he? I don't see him, yeah. Everyone is out. Is Sebastian here? Of course. In his little dungeon. Demetrius is hopefully over here. There's Linus. Where's Demetrius today? What does he do on a Tuesday? He's not here. Summer. He goes to the fountain west of the community center. That's what he's up to. Okay. Let's just take care of it. Even though it's kind of a waste of time to run all the way over there, but whatever. Probably would have been faster to take the minecart to the bus stop. You idiot. F tier character. F tier character. Oh, you know what we forgot to do yesterday or the day before? At noon, you're supposed to go and click on a bush back here or somewhere. Hold on, let me look. Which one is it? Oh, we got to bring maple syrup to the Secret Woods. Yeah. Oh, no, we did this one, I think. But wait. "12 o'clock noon sharp, last day of the season. Check the bush above the playground." I guess this one back here. Yeah. Oh, well. Luca, your go-to is Abigail. Don't know why I just like her the most. She's cool, too. I don't think I've married her, though. I would marry her and see the cutscenes, you know. Yeah. Well, Leah, he reminds you of Kent, but Kent has blonde hair and actually came back from war. Yeah, it's the bush behind the swing set, yeah. Granny's so impressive with her ability to demolish those enemies and not get hit. Usually. She is an absolute mad lad. Alright. She's not afraid. I mean, she's a little afraid. Okay. Give me those bat wings. Oh, we got a strange bun out of that. Okay, you know what? Not worth it. If I don't one-shot them like that, then I'm just gonna run. You know what? Nope. Nope. Those dudes will chase you down, and I don't want to wait for my special attack. Oh. You love seeing a mad lad granny in a bun and long dress tearing through the mines. Yes, yeah. You know, she's returned to her roots in some way. We've updated her trousers to this dress. And also this was a gift from Emily and Sandy at the Desert Festival. So, and when we put it on, it just fits so perfectly, and it already matches the top that we crafted. Remember, this was Granny's original top that we had to recraft after her looks got scrambled. Every time she's reincarnated, her looks get scrambled. And so we had to go and craft this. Also, and change her appearance back to the original using the altar in the wizard's basement. That was a huge achievement. We've come so far. Can you imagine how sad it would be if we had to reset the challenge? I would be devastated. We need... Was there any... Yeah, no, we... Okay, yeah, we're fine. I was thinking, like, was there another quest we needed to do? But no. Can you get Dougies up here? Imagine we get the, what is it? The living hat. Oh my god, if we got the living hat, that would just be so beautiful. That'd be so beautiful. Also, what is... I just have a bunch of junk here that I'm like, I don't even know what to do with. Just save a little space. Don't let that happen. This has been an amazing run. It would be very devastating if we had to reset. At this point in the challenge, I can't imagine starting over. Yeah, questless granny, exactly. Yeah, no Dougies below the copper levels. Okay. What is your goal at this challenge? Is to get perfection? Yes, that's the main goal, to achieve true perfection. And then we'll see. We might continue the playthrough and just for fun, like, might still be worth it. There might still be things that we need to, you know, to take care of. Because there are certain things you don't really need perfection for. At least for some of the goals that we have, I guess. Oh god. I'm gonna go for this guy. Got him. We need to be killing those void spirits, so this is good. It's worth it. I don't want to risk a rock crab under one of those red rocks. And I also want to prioritize gold as well. Oh, you do not. You do not. Don't even think about it, bro. Oh, I got a rare disc? Oh, we already turned that in. Okay. Okay, run. Run. My special attack was recharging, and I had a void spirit running at me. Yeah. Nope. Kind of risky. These could be rock crabs. At least the ones at the bottom might have been. What the? I gotta trash something. Stab. Why am I collecting fiber? Good question. We want to build the Statue of Blessings, and it is very expensive. It costs a full stack of fiber. Full stack of stone, fiber, sap, and a third of a stack of moss. We have all the others, but we do not have the fiber. That's what I want to build. So yeah, what we're getting there. I don't know, we might have it pretty soon. I don't know, maybe it's worth it to go for the final level. I don't know. We might not have time. It's also very risky. I don't know. One of those could be a rock crab. Okay. Desperate. Please, ladder. I would like to get to floor 105. But there we go. We got it. We made it. Okay. We got floor 105. Oh, how did we get a golden animal cracker? I didn't even see that. That's amazing. We'll have to give that to another one of our legendary fish ponds. Hell yeah. All right, now we got to go home. But I have to decide, what am I bringing back? What do I really want to bring back? The fiber for sure, the void essence, and that. And I do want to bring, actually, the copper over that. We'll come back for some of these things anyway. It doesn't take long. Yeah, it's late. I haven't done Linus' quest for the fiber recipe, correct. Yeah. I don't know if it showed up yet. But you look, we're like, you know, 63% of the way there. Not too shabby. I think I put the gold sweet peas in here. We have this strange bun. We have a rare disc. Where am I keeping all? Oh, it's in here. Okay. That and that. Okay, now we actually have a copy of every scroll. Finally. Yeah. These magma geodes can go in there. Okay, I'm just realizing I want to set this up. Tomorrow we'll reset the day. Or hopefully we won't need to reset the day. But let's just see what we get from the seed makers. That's what I'm trying to think of. Also, another reason I was breaking the fiber is I do actually want to get the living hat. Where do I want to set this up? I guess, how about here and here? There we go. 6 a.m. How many do we get? Oh, we get 3 and 2. That's really good. But what if we got 3 and 3? So let's try that again. What the? Oh, I don't think I put them in at the right time. Shoot. Well, let's see. We got 3. And this one's not going to be 3, is it? It's like it moves up. Yeah, 3. Okay, actually, I think I know what happened. I think I remember the pattern. It moves up 1 tile every tick. Or not tick, but every 10 minutes or whatever. But there's a bug in the game where you can't click on your toolbar when you load in. Hold on. There we go. Now they should both be 3. It's like this one's 3, and then at 610 this is 3. And then at 620 this should be 3. Let's see if I'm right. I was not right. Okay, let's try it again. How did I get the same result, though? That's so weird. There we go. 3, 2, 1, 3. Wait, I put him... How did they both show up at the same time? How about that? This isn't very scientific. I'm just curious. Something weird is happening, because they should not be... Hold on, hold on. Right, that one is there. That one's okay. Please be 3. It's only 1. I'm confused because it was 610 when I put the second one in. I could just take the 5 and go. But I really want to know what happened here. I go like that. Then, I don't know. I think we did this one already here, and it's like 2 or 1. Wait. Maybe I did it... Okay, hold on a second. There was something weird what happened here. Put that one there. I'm gonna wait till it says 610. There. And then there. Okay. Because when we did it like this, they came up at the same time. This one should be 3. Or maybe it doesn't work that way anymore. Okay, let's try it 1 tile up from that. We need to go and upgrade our farmhouse. I keep forgetting we need to do that. There we go, we got it! So it moved up 1 tick and 2 tiles above. I don't know if that's the recipe, but I'll keep that in mind. We'll start growing some ancient seeds now in the greenhouse. So it'll cut into our starfruit profits, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Jass's birthday is tomorrow. Fortune. They're perturbed. We already had this Queen of Sauce. We got another fridge. All right, thank you, Gus. Robin sent us 50 wood. Thank you. All right, let's check. Okay. Obviously, the legend row, we've already put... what am I trying? The gold... I'm trying to decide where to put the golden cracker. We have one angler row. That's 480. The crimson fish row is worth way more than that. And probably the glacier fish row as well. Okay, yeah. That's the order of their value. Crimson fish, we already have the thing. So the next one would be glacier fish. So we might as well put that. Woo! There we go. Yeah. But I have more. Oh yeah, we do actually. Do I want to put the fridge down? Oh, I do want to put... Can we put a fridge inside of a fridge? How does that make any sense? Don't ask questions, okay? Don't ask questions. We're good. So a few of the things I know we need to do. We need to go catch... it's Wednesday. It's no one's birthday, right? It's not until Thursday. Tomorrow will be Jass's birthday. What do we need to do today? It'd be nice to go upgrade our farmhouse. And then go catch. Do I want to plant these ancient seeds now, or should I wait till I harvest the starfruit? Like, the starfruit's coming in soon enough. We might as well just wait. We don't have to be in a rush. It's okay. We'll have plenty. We do need to get more starfruit for Ginger Island, which we keep putting off because we have so many things to do. It's like we might as well go and just plant a bunch of starfruit there. But we're waiting on our hoe. We don't have the iridium hoe yet, so we can't go even if we wanted to. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh, look at the butterflies. Yeah, what are we gonna do? What do we do today? We don't need to go down here. We do need to go by Pierre's to check the help wanted board. We don't need to check this. We could fish. We could fish for the sturgeon to put in our fish pond. We can go by Robin. Upgrade our farmhouse. I mean, we could go to Ginger Island. Or not Ginger Island, the Oasis. We could go check up on the Oasis to see... what do we need to buy there? Do we need to buy more, like... more starfruit? More deluxe speed grow? I don't know. No, I think we're good. I think that's about it. Like, it's no one's birthday. There's nothing too special going on. Is there anything else we could turn in? I mean, I could redeem this prize ticket. Might as well put those seeds away. Or you know what? I'm going to put them in a more obvious spot over here. So I remembered to plant them instead of this starfruit. We do need to go purchase a lot of starfruit. That's the other thing we need to do. We need to buy like over 600 starfruit. I might go do that. We don't have sturgeon bait, do we? I'm just gonna check. Actually, this is a good idea. Let's get the bait maker. Like sardine and sunfish. But otherwise, no. But yeah, we'll go for the sturgeon. I'll try to catch a bunch of sturgeon now that I think about it. That's a good use of time, probably. Also, I might as well put that ore away. And, you know, I've been carrying around this fossilized skull forever. When we go back to Ginger Island, I'll take it. But, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Well, okay, we'll just go to town first. Oh, we got another prize ticket. Thank you. Let's turn both of these in. What's up? We get another star drop tea or whatever. Which we aren't even using these. Oh, I do want that iridium sprinkler. That'd be very nice. Grab the sweet pea for an extra sweet me. And then there's another help wanted. Wow. Looking for a delicious wheat. Evelyn wants a wheat. Right, let's go and give that to her now. So don't have to worry about it later. We have 3 star drop teas. Did I put the sweet peas in here? The gold ones, I guess? Yeah. Alright, what was it? Oh yeah, we also have this furniture. We're not very well decorated. But look, don't worry about it. What is it that I needed? I already forgot. It was a wheat. Yeah, this is one of those crops we're actually really low on. We have 2. At least we planted a bunch of wheat, so we actually can harvest some tomorrow if we needed to. Well, that's another idea, is that what should we plant in the place of wheat? I mean, we could put starfruit. Yo, where are you? Boom! You brought me the item I asked for. It looks perfect. Let's see. Here's what I owe you. The good mayor put me in charge of the town's public gardens. I've been working on the town flower beds for months, so don't step on them. You know what? Maybe that's a redeeming quality of Mayor Lewis. At least he's like civically engaged with the locals, right? All right, I got this stuff. I think I kind of just want to take the minecart. And then go fishing for the sturgeon. Sturgeon can be caught in any weather, right? Oh, we should run over to Robin first. Oh, this feels like a sturge. What else would it be? Yeah, there we go. And we reached a new level of understanding. Oh, and a golden mystery box. Hell yes. And sturgeon roe right off the bat. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this as sturgeon bait. We did that. 75 gold for a piece of wheat. The other thing I wanted to see here is, oh yeah, we can go collect combat mastery. There are other ones, like mining mastery could arguably be more useful. But I think combat mastery, I want a trinket. I want trinkets for Granny Fern. So the sooner we get that, the better. And then the mining is whatever, right? It's not that often that we go mining. I know we are mining for gold, but I don't know. It's kind of short-lived. Hold on, let me go ahead and grab this. That. Yeah. That means frog eggs, yes. Not not for Sebastian, all right? Yeah, let's do it. 100,000 geishos. This is the final upgrade. 100,000. Is that... Wait. I mean, hold on. Let me just see here. If I do... I mean, we are going to have a huge star fruit harvest. Hold on. Let me do the math. Calculator. 400 per star fruit times 600 star fruit, 240,000. So we still have enough to purchase, whatever, 600 star fruit seeds. Okay, so we upgraded. I'm just gonna keep fishing for sturgeon. I have to spare one frog egg for Sebi. I do, but only because I've agreed. Hold on, let me focus up on the, oh my gosh, this is a really hard sturgeon. It's juking me every possible way I don't expect. Like even when it's near the top of the bar, it's going like the other direction. Here, we'll just keep. Oh wow, that was really fast. That's what she said. But that was a tough one. Yeah, I agreed to give every villager a loved gift. Oh gosh, I'm gonna lose this one. Oh my god, come on. I forgot how hard the sturgeon is. Even with level 10 fishing. What the heck? This is harder than some legendary fish. I want to give every loved gift to every villager. You know why it's so hard? Granny is not wearing her fishing vest. Dude, I'm literally blinking, and by the time my eyes reopen, the fish is in a totally different part of the fish bar. Like, this hurts the eyes. Like, I'm being a little dramatic about it, but holy crap, this is tough. This is like one of the hardest parts of the community center speedrun. Because you don't even have access to the iridium rod when you're doing the speedrun. Yeah, that was not... Yeah, that was just a rainbow trout. You gotta dominate this fish with the fishing vest, exactly. That's what I'm saying, May. Oh my god. It juked itself back into the bar, which was kind of fortunate. Dude, I swear, I blink my eyes, and that's precisely the moment it decides to start going crazy. We need lots of sturge. Sturge is one letter away from my all-time favorite soda that I have not tasted since childhood because it was banned. It was banned for being too delicious for little children. It's called Surge. Do you guys remember that? I don't know if Surge existed in Europe. I'm sure it did not pass the safety protocols. Europe has much more stringent standards than America. Lots of people have to die in America before we make any any changes. It's not a good practice, all right? It's not the way society should be organized, but we got Surge out of it, all right? I would love to taste Surge again. I get it? Okay, there we go. I got the treasure chest. Yo, yo, yo. I should have eaten one of the fish buffs that I have. I don't... You didn't realize it was that dangerous? I mean, maybe it's not that dangerous, but it's probably on par with a lot of these energy drinks now. You know? And those are legal here in Finland. And that's crazy. The way that kids are just downing these energy drinks. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It might also just be part of the lore, the myth, that it was actually that dangerous. I mean, I drank it. I didn't, like, have a heart palpitations or anything crazy. But yeah, the idea was that it had too much caffeine. It had a lot of caffeine and maybe some other stuff in it that was like... Surgeon General does not recommend pregnant women to consume this, you know, like... Pregnant women or children. I was born on Surge. I loved it so much I called it Surgy Baby. That was what I would get one and I'd be like, oh, Surgy Baby. And then I'd break it open and drink it. That's what I would do. I loved it so much. I remember drawing pictures of it. Hold on, we gotta go and get this. We gotta get this iridium. This is iridium, I can feel it. Look, you can't feel it all the time, alright? Must have been all that cocaine. Yeah. Yep. Those were the days. But Lenny, hey, welcome in. Most stores don't sell caffeinated drinks to under 15 to 16-year-olds. Oh, really? Is that the case? I guess I haven't, like, been paying attention, but at least I'd be glad to hear that. Oh, we do need more largemouth, so I'm glad we got that. Maybe I'll go till my tackle wears out. Look at that frog egg. You like that? A frog egg lure. Not my lucky lure, or am I gonna lose this fish? Leah, this is your fish. Boom. Got it. Sturgy baby. Hold on, I gotta go down. This can't be a sturgeon. This is way too nice. Yeah, it was largemouth. Oh my gosh, look at this. Another golden animal cracker. I love it. Alright, and the fishing tackle wore out. I think that's good. What else? Okay, let's place that. And... well, do I want to... yeah, what else could I do today? I think just farming for some more gold is probably the right play, you know? You weren't listening, but heard your name. Well, we had the frog egg bobber. I have it randomized, so the frog egg bobber showed up, and I thought of you. But yeah, sure isn't illegal. It was just discontinued by Coca-Cola for the most part because it's still available at some Burger Kings and online retailers. I remember hearing they brought it back in some places. And now I need to find out and go get it again. I should have done that over Christmas when I was back in the US. I should have made it a priority. I had a lot of priorities of doing different things, but I overlooked the surge nostalgia. 57 milligrams of caffeine compared to Mountain Dew's 54. Yeah, so Surge does have, it did or does have more caffeine than Mountain Dew. And Mountain Dew is a lot. You know what? We don't need to risk too much with the monsters. Oh, I don't have any of the coal. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Wait, did I have more gold? Yeah, there we go. You're being such a big Sebastian simp. Well, Leah, that's like your whole personality, all right? At least in this chat. is very Sebastian-centric, which is okay. I'm not trying to change you, right? You are free to be who you are. It could be worse, you know. You could like Haley. No, I don't want to go for it. Not with one of those suns. Oh, I didn't even see that, the slime there. We do need to be taking care of those guys. Oh wow, that was close. Was not expecting. It's not worth running. You'll see I'm not running to the far right. It's not worth it to go for, because there could be rock crabs that could ambush me. That's the main reason I'm not going over there. Rock crabs and other enemies. And just to get one node of gold is maybe not always... Oh my gosh, that guy got so close. That guy got way too close. He didn't hit me, right? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. That would have been kind of embarrassing. Because that enemy doesn't even have an attack. He just runs into you. That's all he can do. He usually just puts a spell on you or whatever to... He, like, does debuffs. It's just in this chat. Leah says. You're a totally different person, you swear. All right, we'll take your word for it. I mean... The Sebastian Simpery. You know, but I think that's also something great about video games like Stardew. We need forums for being this sympacious, you know? We need games that tap into our basic human instincts. Oops. I meant to collect that. You know what? This guy's coming for me. I'm just taking him out. Take him out. And Mechanic says, I don't buy it, Leah. See, that debuff is actually pointless because -8 defense. Defense only matters if you take damage. It reduces the amount of damage you take. But it never reduces it to 0 if you have high defense. So you'll always take at least 1 hit point of damage if you take damage. So that dude is kind of pointless. You don't know how to explain yourself, Leah. Wait, didn't you say, like, you have other fictional character obsessions or whatever? It's not just Elliot, right? Maybe that's even more embarrassing, right? Because you're like, I'm only obsessed with Elliot in this chat. When the reality is even more, it's like you're trying to pretend like you're more normal outside of this, but in reality, you're in all these other chats for other video games and other, I don't know, fandoms. In every fandom, you have some sort of like obsession. I'm sorry, Leah. I don't mean to be picking on you. Okay, run. I thought I would get him around the corner, but no. I missed it. You're pretty much a very shy person. Oh, well. That is okay. Well, it's okay. Well, you're not shy here, all right? That's for sure. You are communicating your love for Sebastian loud and clear. No problem. I appreciate it, though. I'm not saying that as a criticism. I think it's funny. Alright, maybe I'll look one more, and then I might leave. There is some down there. It's worth it. I'm also, like, carefully judging the red rocks. Because, well, that red rock is fine, but some of these red rocks, like that one and that one, could be rock crabs. So I am trying to avoid that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, what the heck am I gonna do? We have even more junk in the junk drawer. What do I bring home? Okay, for sure this. I mean, I'll bring home the fish. All right, good enough. Okay. I want to run over here real quick. Even though we don't have... I'm too cheap to use the speed. All right, let's take a look at our stuff. Okay, 281 slimes. We're not focusing on that right now, but we are killing the occasional slime. Void spirits is the main one we're focusing on. We're almost halfway. I thought we'd be a bit further along, but that's okay. It's okay. We have to collect gold anyway, or I want to collect gold. I mean, we could purchase it from Clint, but we might as well kill void spirits and collect gold at the same time. Halfway done with the skeletons. The Dougies shouldn't be too difficult. We just haven't focused on them. Oh yeah, the rock crabs. We only need 15 more rock crabs. But yeah, look at this. And then these are all, these three are all, what is it? Skull Cavern. And yeah, from 3 days of Skull Cavern, we killed, what, 22 mummies, 25 pepper rexes, halfway there, and only 38 serpents. I felt like we killed a lot more than that. But I guess that makes sense. For the most part, we were running. Like, I was trying to avoid fighting the enemies just to go down deeper into the mines. And, you know, when you first play on Skull Cavern, it's not that bad, right? Because when you go later and you do the hard version of Skull Cavern, the dangerous cavern, then like it's crazy. And you just have serpents, or if you take Monster Musk with you, it'll be like 6 serpents will swarm you all at the beginning of every level. It's nuts. And then we got the magma sprites, and we are working on that, the volcano. We'll be able to do that soon enough. The problem with the Ginger Island is it sucks that we have to leave Ginger Island every day. We can only stay one night, and that assumes that we check the help wanted board in the morning, you know, and that there's nothing on the help wanted board that we can't do quickly. Because yeah, if we go to the island, we got to make sure we're good. There is actually a possibility that if we go to the island, instead of clearing when we cleared most of the farming area. Yeah, we cleared it all. Okay, I was thinking their debris might still be there, because if it is, we could put bombs. That's typically how I would do it. I would just bomb the entire area, and then and that also helps till the soil. It's a lot quicker than going and manually trying to whatever farm all the spots. But yeah. Yeah, you were shy. Oh wait, hold on. I'm not shy anymore. It took me like 2 hours of watching your stream to first speak up. How about this? I'm shout out to all my lurkers out there. Are you too shy? Take a page out of Leah's book and confess your passionate love for whichever Stardew Valley character. Let me know, all right? And you too can get made fun of by me for... Just kidding. But yeah. Fluttershy is best pony? Wait, what? Who is Fluttershy? What is this? Is this My Little Pony or something? Where does that come? Where does that come from? Is this some anime? Alright, I need to run home. Wait, is there any goal here? Oh yeah, no. Not goal, I mean reward. Okay, it's midnight. It's not too late. Go to the bus stop. Can't remember which one was your favorite, so... Oh, we can go ahead and actually put this animal cracker on the last one. Boom. We can also go ahead and throw a sturgeon into one of our ponds. We have the time. Might as well. Boom. And I don't have the wood on me to make a sign, but we'll make a sign later. Population 1 of 1. Yeah, let's put the bait maker away. We have this... I mean, we do have some sturgeon roe now, so we could make some caviar with it. Maybe we should do that, actually. Put it in here, so we remember. Okay, yeah, that took care of most things. Where's the grape? I'm keeping grapes with the fruits, even though it is also a forage. And the fish, sturgeon and rainbow trout are in this chest. Yeah. Okay, we did get some more sturgeon. That's good. Oh, we also have this geode crusher. I keep forgetting. Boom. Get it. 1 a.m. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Double check. No one's birthday today. No help wanted quests. All right. This actually should be the last day. I should end stream here because it's 9:30 here in Finland. It's a Monday night. I should wind down, even though I could keep playing for the next 7 hours straight. Okay, maybe not 7, but I could easily keep streaming till like midnight if I wanted to. But then I wouldn't sleep as much, and sleep's important. Hoof to heart. Wait, what are you guys talking about? What is the reference here? I need to look this up. Fluttershy. I'm gonna look that up. The iridium hoe is ready, so actually it would be a good day. We could go to Ginger Island after giving Jas her birthday gift, right? But it's always a very happy day when I don't want to go to the mines, you know? But we're not gonna play this day. I'm just gonna run around and do a couple things, just check. Look at everything. Look at our beautiful farm. Also, oh, Lucius, I'm very sorry. Okay, our wheat is growing in. It'll be done in 2 days. All of this is growing in. Yeah, we didn't water everything, so some stuff is kind of out of sync. We got our hops. But this is nice, actually. At first, I was annoyed with how I set this up. This is totally fine. It's totally fine. Because we're going to be able to, like, I'll just come over here with this, and we'll be able to harvest so much stuff. Because these are all multi-harvest crops. That's the annoying thing, is when you don't want to harvest because you don't have something to replant, so you're trying to save the, you know, the spot for later. Yeah, then down there, those are all the red cabbage. All the hardwood here. All of our pets looking very good and healthy. You'll love to see that. Hey Stephanie, what's up? Welcome in. I'm wrapping up stream here, but good to have you in. Nice to see you for the first time, I think. But you have classes at 7:10 tomorrow, Leo? I'm a fan of early mornings. I think that's also why I'm like, oh, I need to wrap up the stream, you know. It's not just that I'm an old man, but I get my best work done, my best thinking and focus in the morning. That for me is what I love. But yeah. You have a test on that same class? Oh man. Hang in there, Leah. One day you will be free to pursue your Stardew Valley dreams, all right? There will be no school, in the way. I can't wait till I'm a retired old man and I can just focus 24/7 on Stardew Valley. All right. That is my retirement plan. Thank you. You're an early riser, but like class, no. Yeah, true. I mean, 7:10 for class is actually a little too early. That is a little too. I think they'll like a 9 a.m. class is good because I like to wake up and have time to myself. I don't like to be like rushing off to do something, you know. So yeah. But yeah. You have your dream work, Leah, after university. I hope you get it. I hope you find it. But yeah, hey Luca, welcome back. Now I feel like I'm disappointing you guys. Because I'm not going to stream for much longer. But yeah, no, we've made a lot of good progress on this stream. We played a few days. No one's birthday. Oh, this actually would be a good day to go. There's no help wanted quest. So maybe next stream, we'll give Jas her birthday gift. Right? Maybe I'm going to run over to Ginger Island right now and just check it out. We're just doing some reconnaissance. All right. Wait, where does Jas live? I always get confused. She doesn't live here. We know Jas is, according to the lore, Jas is Granny's granddaughter. And look, she comes over here to talk to the cows because her real aunt, Marnie, and her mom is actually one of these cows. Yeah, she's having nightmares because she lives with evil Marnie. I mean, this is the most evil cow like sign I've ever seen. It's got red glowing eyes. And if you aren't up to date with the lore, by the way, these cows contain the spirits of Marnie and Barney. Barney is Marnie's sister, who is Jas's mom, making Jas the niece to Marnie. And the Marnie that we see here is actually an evil Junimo spirit that fell from grace and has possessed Marnie's body and runs a dungeon beneath the farm, an illicit breeding operation. By the way, I never noticed that these are different colors. There's different color haystacks. I never noticed that. It's evil Marnie. She's deceived me. And so when Marnie and Barney were possessed by the evil Junimo, whose name is Lunimo, their spirits were cast into these cows. And like Morgoth, taking Hurin captive and chaining him to a high seat and giving him the gift of farsightedness, only so that Hurin could then watch his people and his children be mercilessly murdered by, his orcs and whatnot. Evil Marnie has done this now to Marnie and Barney, so that none of the villagers realize that these two cows are actually their former friends, and they're stuck in this form and they can't communicate. Very sad and tragic. And that's why we named it the Anti-Marnie Farm, by the way. That's also why the Granny Challenge sort of exists. It's like the Junimos are trying to restore balance. And so they've recruited you in this sort of Groundhog Day-like scenario. Actually, I just realized I want to grab my hoe. Like, I'm not playing this day out, by the way. Oh my gosh, the kids showed up and blocked my way out. That's so funny. Why am I not using a speed boost? Oh, because it ran out. Let's get the hoe. Boom. Nothing beats a relaxing sunrise with a hot cocoa. Nothing to do, Mechanic says. I don't think I would ever drink hot cocoa in the morning. But I guess I'm a coffee guy. You know, I like coffee in the morning. But yeah. Kent, your beloved. What? Leah. Oh. Leah is crazy for these Stardew men, you know. What kind of evil lore is this, Luca? This is the lore for Granny, all right. We have a whole backstory here. Oh, I forgot we have a hardwood little farm over here. Look at this. Look at this. So here's what we could do. Let me just see how this could work. All right, so hold on. 1, 2. I guess it would be like from here. Maybe. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you'd go like there, and then here. And then the, right? Yeah, it's 5. 5 across. Yeah. Oh, this is so much easier. We would just be like... What if I get the living hat while doing this? Do I keep playing? Do I reset? Oh, no. Stop. I don't know why I'm like saying stop. Like, we have to go over to this dude and talk to him so he can harvest those crops, remember? But we're not going to do that right now. We'll do that later. Anyways, right? So the idea would be... Oh, wait. Right. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. All right. Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe... I guess I would have to kill some of these before they've grown. Or just wait. Just grow the crops around them. But yeah, this could be the idea. And we're going to fill this all up with iridium sprinklers and starfruit. Hell yeah. Did I get this? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot to do. But we'll set up... Yeah, maybe that'll be what we do first thing on stream, is we're going to try to get the Starfruit Republic set up. Let me just also count this out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did I think there would be 6? Yeah, maybe it's only 5 of the iridium sprinklers. Yeah, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Although, wait a second. Why does this seem wrong? 1, 2, 3. No, that's right, actually. Okay. We can figure it out later. Next time on stream, we'll take care of it. But yeah, just read a book already, Leah. Yeah, the lore is deep and beautiful, and we have a whole slide deck I can show you guys really quick. Look, these are well, yeah. Well, look, just if you're new to the stream, every season we have a theme, and it is the Star Spangled Summer. One granny under Yoba, undamageable, with Willie and wine for all. That's mostly in reference to how we're going to be building our starfruit empire. We are colonizing the the Ginger Island, and in that good old fashioned video game simulation of capitalism without any social critique whatsoever way. we we are building our Starfruit Republic. We are displacing the native ecosystem and replacing it with our own to exploit the natural resources. We have a bunch of other goals. I'm not going to go through all of those again. I usually talk about them mostly at the start of stream. We have our birthdays to pay attention to. Oh yeah, we need to build Junimo Isle at some point, but we're waiting till we get enough oak resin before we move there. And I pulled this up to show you guys. We have so many slides of Granny lore. Who who is Granny? The Junimo's bargain, right? The grandpa, he was the head priest of the Yoba religion in Stardew, and he experienced unnatural long life like Bilbo Baggins with the One Ring. But the Junimos kept him around until evil Marnie showed up, and she was able to break the magic, and that he died. And so that's why he died. He died because evil Marnie showed up in town and wanted to take power from the Junimos. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff. The witch and the wizard, those are Granny's parents, obviously. And they broke up. But because they're both very magical, and there was a magical blood magic, Junimo blood magic ritual that went awry. Also, Granny's husband he was transformed into the henchman. Look, it's a long story. I don't got time to go into it, but it's beautiful, sad, and maybe a little inspiring as well. Um, Mr. Mr. Quee, he was the previous Granny. Like he did this challenge, the Granny challenge, thousands of years ago in a different iteration of Pelican Town. And that's why he's like encouraging you so that when you do achieve perfection, you will have break it broken the whatever the granny, it's not a granny curse, but the granny conundrum, right? She's stuck in this Groundhog Day scenario where every time she fails to give a loved gift or to complete a help wanted quest or whatever, she has to reset the file. And the Junimos rewind time and they reincarnate her back to spring one. And that's why now we're on attempt number 5. But it's still the same granny. She's still the same granny. And yeah, this is the whole lore that I was talking about. The evil Lunimo possessed Marnie. And the evidence of this is that Marnie actually did keep animals on the farm in visible daylight, but those animals are no longer there. They're kept in a dungeon beneath the farm. Otherwise, how else would you be able to buy animals immediately from Marnie? Yeah, Marnie was cast into a cow. So was her sister, Barney. And yeah, the evil Lunimo is now craves power and control over others and has used Marnie's voluptuous body to seduce the mayor. And also the gold that the mayor uses for the statue comes from Lunimo, because Lunimo also has access to the mines. That's why there's all those monsters in the mines that want to kill you. They were put there by Lunimo. Those monsters are also used in the dungeons beneath the farmhouse the evil Marnie has set up. And this is our genealogy. So I'm not going to go into it, but let's just say Granny, she had a child with the henchman before he was the henchman. Their son fell in love with Marnie's sister Barney. They begat Jas, Shane is a godfather. Shane was, and so a lot of this is actually lore in the game, and we are just trying to piece it together. Some of it we're inventing, but it's all reasonably accurate. Like we aren't changing any of the canon dialogue and events in Stardew. But there's interesting things like the fact that Abigail is most likely a half sister to Granny, since they share the same dad. And yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff here. Oh, I forgot about the Clown of Doom. We even have lore for the clown that shows up at the fall festival. All right. And it's because the wizard talks about the clown, okay? It's very important, right? A mystery unfolds. As Granny works toward perfection, she must also reconnect with her family, uncover the Junimo's true intent, decide whether this cycle is her curse, her penance, or her purpose, and face the ultimate question: what does it mean to be perfect when your soul is in pieces? Referring to the fact that every time she gets reincarnated, her soul becomes thinner, like Bilbo being like butter stretched over too much bread. That's what Granny has been experiencing. But thankfully, she hasn't been reincarnated in a long time, so she's been able to return to her original form. Um, there you go. That's the Granny lore. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, yeah. You're always late to the streams. You had tutoring today when the stream started. Don't worry, you can wind it back and get caught up. Granny does have some crazy lore. Granny looks so tired here. What do you mean? You mean like here? Well, she's old, all right? The bags, do not be fooled by the bags under her eyes, all right? Those are laugh lines, okay? Uh, and I mean, she did live a very tiring. She slaved away in Joja. All right. So it makes sense that she aged quite a bit during those years. But do not be fooled because now that she has a purpose, rebuilding her family farm in Pelican Town, she is re energized. At this point, you're going to have to make a lore video and link in the description of every stream. I hesitate to make a lore video because we keep adding to it. That's the joy of it. I guess we could have a lore video series. Uh, it'd be pretty funny. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining the stream. Good to do another episode of the Stardew Valley Granny Challenge. Hope you all are doing well and having fun on your saves. I hope you're looking forward to the 1.7 update when we can finally all fulfill our deepest fantasy of romancing Clint the blacksmith. Right? Uh, I don't know. Maybe that's not true for everybody, but yeah, look, we have things to look forward to. That's all I'm trying to say. It'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, when is the next stream? It's probably going to be on Thursday. Every Thursday we do a gaming stream. Um, Sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. Finland time is when I start. And I post if you want, there's a Discord link in the description of the stream. So if you want to join the Discord, that's where I do some of the updates. But also, I don't know, if you follow me on YouTube, you might get a notification as well when I go live. Um, but yeah, I do try to stream as well on weekends and whatnot because the Granny Challenge is a lot of fun. It's also very time consuming, and it would take us years if I only did one stream per week. But yeah, cool. All right, guys, thanks for following along. Have a good rest of your Monday, a good start to your week. Um, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next episode of the Stardew Valley Granny Challenge. This is Granny Fern signing out. Goodbye.